This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Now we run a draw play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Takes the handoff. It's Wilson. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. They make the stop, and it's a big play for the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Indiana.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Fuller. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes at It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on third down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Walters. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Big throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. He keeps it on a design run. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. off the play fake on first down. Signs the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. A play action looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. defense come up with a stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. To the air, it's Walters. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
It's a run to the left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
First and goal, handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Hands off to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Let's go.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. In the red area is Pryor. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's how you close a half off in this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Back to pass. It's Walters. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Dropping back. It's Walters. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with their running play. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. Breaks in open space. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Walters. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Johnson. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Keeping it on the ground here. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And second down after that completion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Pryor. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A huge defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air, it's Walters. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Indiana.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And moves the football to the 27 on a first down.
Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Walters. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Trying to find some room. It's full. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job. Stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Looking to the end zone. Pass block. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. The Huskers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. When you break down the matchup for two excellent teams, this is exactly what we would have expected.
Well, in fact, all week, you and I have been talking about this game and what we thought might happen and how it might play out. This is what we thought. We thought we'd see a close game, two evenly matched opponents. But now you've got one team that has a chance to get a last-second score at the very end to win it.
And an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Walters. It's a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Walters. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. It's the running back in the flat. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And the kick is good from long range. A walk-off game winner. And they jumped back in front. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally